Hello, everyone. My name is Abraham Garcia. I am the Digital Marketing and Communications Manager here at BlueOx Credit Union. Welcome to all who are joining us here for our virtual 85th annual meeting. We have started a little early to give everyone a chance to log in and get comfortable at home or from wherever you might be listening. One quick notice before we begin. We have muted all lines so that we can avoid audio echo throughout this meeting. You may unmute yourself if necessary by pressing *6 if you're listening by telephone, or click the unmute button if you're watching through your computer. We'd also really love to hear from you in the chat, so please feel free to say hello and submit any questions or suggestions. We will be responding to any chats at the end of the meeting. Given the ongoing COVID-19 situation, in order to comply with social distancing guidelines and for the protection of our members, staff, and board of directors, we are taking this opportunity today to continue to celebrate everything we learned and accomplished in 2020 in a virtual format. Please access our annual report on our website at blueoxcu.org/annual-meeting. We have provided this link in the chat for your convenience. We're really looking forward to reflecting on 2020 successes, talking about where we stand as a credit union, and looking ahead to a bright future as we celebrate our 85th anniversary in 2021. Without further ado, I'm pleased to present our Board of Directors Chairman, Albert Mumford, to the meeting.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. I'd like to call the 85th annual meeting to order. And at this point in time, I'm going to take a roll and please respond. Dale Dittmer. Present. Dutch Dutcher. Fred Heatherick.
Present.
John Hicks.
Here.
Jeff Betsy.
Here.
Julie Mays.
Present.
Bill Renai.
Here.
Doug Boschel.
Here.
Mary Wallace.
Here.
Tina Johnson. Okay, page 2. At this point, I would like to appoint Joe Ledeye as parliamentarian. You agree with that, Joe?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We're going to vote as we did in it for this. Those of you watching us on, I don't know how many of you are here, but we're going to do it as we've been doing it previous board members doing the vote. After we move in the normal process of moving, acceptance, and discussion, I will call for the vote. We're going to ask you to say nay if you disagree. If we don't hear a nay, we're going to assume the motion passes. Any questions about that? We are moving right on. The first motion we need is the adoption of the agenda. I need a motion for that.
Move we adopt the agenda. Don Hicks.
Don.
Dale Dittmer, second.
Dale. Any discussions?
That was for the annual meeting, right?
Yes, sir. We're only dealing with the annual meeting right now. Deal with it. All the other stuff in a few minutes. Okay. All right. Hearing none, no discussion. All those who oppose, we say nay. Hearing no opposition, the motion passes. We're going to dispense with a reading of the reports because all of you have them in front of you probably. And are there any discussion on that? And we need a motion. Sorry.
I move we waive the reading of the minutes.
Thank you.
Heatherwick will second that.
Okay, thank you. Any questions on or any discussion on this matter? Hearing none, those who oppose say nay. Hearing none, the motion passes. Don, how about a secretary's report, sir?
Secretary's report can be found on page 4. Is inclusive of both the agenda, board of directors report, secretary's report, treasurer report. There was no old business, no new business, and adjournment was at a prompt 4:27 p.m.
Okay, I need a motion to approve the secretary's report.
Boschel, so moved.
Support, May.
Okay, thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, if you're opposed, nay. Motion passed. Julie, Maine's treasurer, can you present the treasurer's report?
Thank you. It's been a turmoil-filled year. I'm glad to say we're on the upside of it. These wonderful checks from our government make our life a little bit tender at their time. Not sure exactly what to say other than we have seen growth. We have seen growth in numbers of members as well as growth in deposits, growth in lending, indirect mortgage and consumer. All of the ways you want to see it, we continue to fight to protect every member's dollar here at the BlueOx. Gone through mergers with by county, again with positive results, and we continue to look forward, and we will continuously support every member of the BlueOx family. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie. We need a motion to approve the treasurer's report.
Will we approve the treasurer's report, Don Hicks?
Thank you.
Seconded, Joe Rabbi.
Okay, Joe. And Joe, you have a discussion? Yes, sir.
Well, I would need to ask Julie, are you up then as our treasurer on the various issues listed in this document that was passed out? I mean, these become very pertinent to your responsibilities, at least as I see them, for further action. Are you comfortable and up to speed?
Respond to that. This is the organizational meeting.
I understand that.
I have to elect the treasurer, and then we will cover that in the regular board meeting.
Julie is the treasurer right now. Well, that's why I'm asking Julie.
I just learned of this at the same time you did.
Thank you.
We're going to discuss that.
Thank you. That's why I needed to know.
That's fine.
All right, thank you. Any other discussion?
I have one question, net earnings for 2020. Is there supposed to be a figure there on that report?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, there should be.
Okay, are we gonna,
It's,
net earnings 2020, almost, to the bottom, not quite, for distribution of income?
before dividends, so it'd be, $925,000 approximately net earnings before dividends.
Tell me one more time. The amount?
925.
Here, let me calculate.
And that's year end.
I believe a year in, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should that be presented as an amendment?
Well, unless we get an accurate one, I don't think we're laying.
Or should?
There's no omission there. Yeah,
You could amend the motion to say contingent upon information provided at the next board. I think we have until May,
Yeah, we can.
not as May, but May to get that information in there.
so who made the motion?
I did.
Is that agreeable with you?
It is.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
All right, now any further discussion on the motion as amended? Hearing none, say nay if you disagree. Hearing none, motion passes. Steve is going to talk to us a little bit, and for the group who's also talking to us on Zoom. Steve, it's your ballgame.
Thank you. I want to take this opportunity to sincerely thank the BlueOx Credit Union Board of Directors and all the employees for their hard work, dedication, leadership, and perseverance, especially through the very unprecedented times of the past year and COVID-19. I want to thank everybody for making a positive impact on our members and the communities that we serve. At this time, I'll now turn the floor back to Chairman Monsoon.
At this point, I don't hear of old business, and likewise, I don't hear of any new business. And,
Mr. Chairman, you might confirm that there's not new business from our member audience.
yeah, and thank you, and I'm sorry for that, and folks who are with us on Zoom. I'm so excited that we're all together. You've been on TV for all these years. So, please chime in if you have questions about anything we'll cover or about to cover. Again, my apologies. Okay, hearing none, then we'll go to old business, new business. We haven't heard anything, so, it doesn't even need a motion, or I'll wait. And so, Mr. Hicks, we're gonna do the election now.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. In accordance with Article 5, Section 9 of the BlueOx Credit Union bylaws, whereas the nominating committee appointed by the chairperson of the board presented a slate of nominees as follows. For three-year terms, there are 4 nominees: Fred Herthwick, Julie Mays, Doug Voschel, and Mary Wallace. Whereas only one person is nominated for each board seat, expiration or vacancy as secretary, I move that we cast a unanimous ballot for the election of the persons nominated. Do I have a second?
Second, Kirkpatrick.
Okay, you want to do?
Are there any questions or discussions? Hearing none, all opposed say nay. Hearing none, motion carried. I will now turn the floor back to Chairman Mumford.
Thank you, very much. At this point in time, and there is no business to come before this, I now declare the annual meeting closed. And whatever your time you've been.
Worked well, we beat it even last year's meeting.
Are we on the air?
810,341.
Okay.
Yeah, there was some latency issues there.